Welcome back to Tiny Track Cars. It is the $50 million Supercar Elimination Tournament. And folks, we have some heavy hitters in this tournament, so welcome back. We're going to meet your cars right now. We have first up the Lotus Evija in the first spot, and the Rimac Navara in the second spot in beautiful blue. Third in this group, we have the Bugatti Bolide black with those red accents looking absolutely fabulous. And last but not least in this group, we have the orange Lamborghini Aventador, number 4 on the door. That rhymes with Aventador. That's why I said it. We head straight to the starting line. If you're unfamiliar with how the Big O works, we do 2 laps around the Big O, 4 total races for these 4 cars, and they rotate 1 position clockwise every single time, so every car has a chance at the inside lane, the outside lane, the front position. And the tournament kicks off early with the Bugatti Bolide passing the Lotus Evija right on the inside. What a pass. And in the back, we had the Lamborghini making a move on the Rimac. Will he be able to get by? The Lamborghini makes a move on the Rimac and makes a successful pass. The Bugatti pass. We have a Lamborghini pass. Now the Lamborghini helping the Lotus get by the Bugatti Bolide again. Down across the finish line. It's going to be a close one for race number 1, folks. Look at that finish. 1, 2, 3 across the finish line. Wow. What a great start to the Supercar tournament we have right here, the Tiny Track Cars Big O track. They rotate 1 position clockwise. The Bolide is out front in race number 2. We know that Bugatti is fast on the Big O. We've seen it win multiple tournaments. Not that specific car, but that casting indeed. With full 360 by the Lamborghini, the Lotus makes a move on the outside. Watch this precision handling. The Lamborghini spins around once, spins around twice, all the way back around. Lotus sees the action, steers to the right, and is able to make a successful pass on the Aventador, and he is off down the track, heading to the first place position, but he spins out, does an amazing drift, allowing the Bugatti Bolide to take first place position. Lotus for second, Rimac Navara for third, and then the Lamborghini across the finish line for last. 2 cars from this group will move on to the next round. We have 16 cars total in this tournament, and 1 winner at the end. Now it's the Aventador's chance at moving into the pole position and taking 5 points in this race. He is absolutely flying out there. He is 6, 7, 8, 10 cars ahead of the pack into turn number 1. The Bolide coming in hot. The guy is steady and straight. He spins around off the Lamborghini's front end. Lamborghini in reverse. The Bugatti in reverse. Why is everyone going in backwards position? The Rimac in reverse. Why doesn't everyone just drive straight? It works way better that way. Bugatti out front with 13 points. Who will join the Bugatti moving on to the second round? We find out right now as we head into race number 4 and back to the starting line. They go green when they hit the start-finish line. They're out of there. Lamborghini on the outside trying to make a move on the Rimac into the first turn. The Bugatti and the Lamborghini get by the Rimac and the Lotus on the outside. Those 2 cars are looking good in this tournament. We know the Bugatti is probably going to move on, but who will join them in group number 2? Rimac makes a move on the Bugatti. Wow. We did not expect to see that action right there. Hits the back of the Bugatti, spins him around, takes a move on the inside. A little dirty, but he is able to get by. Lamborghini across the finish line for first, Rimac for second, Bugatti for third, and I'm not sure where Lotus is. Here comes the Lotus. Folks, as we go through these cars, as you see these cars, let us know who your favorite car is in the comments and who you are rooting for in this tournament. And then let me know if they win. The Bugatti and the Lamborghini move to the next round, and before we meet the next cars in group number 2, we have a special announcement about our DIECAST Fantasy League. Ready to put your racing instincts to the test? The Tiny Track Cars Fantasy League is here, and it's free to play. Each week, you'll choose 3 cars you think will dominate the track. When they podium, you score points. Rack up points all season long to climb the leaderboard and fight for the top spot. And that's just the start. Every podium pick earns tokens to spend in our virtual shop. Unlock rare collector cars, customize your garage, show off your stats, and earn achievements like Perfect Pick, Win Streak, and Season Champion. Think you've got an eye for picking winners? Prove it. Show off your virtual collection and join the community of DIECAST fans all chasing the podium. Sign up now at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com. Totally free, totally addictive, and the race is always on. And now back to the racing. It's group number 2. It is the Ferrari SF90 in the first spot. And then we have a Bugatti Chiron, the first one we've ever seen here at Tiny Track Cars. And the Koenigsegg Jesko. He is looking good in yellow, and we know that Jesko is fast around the Big O. Lamborghini Centenario Roadster in the 4th place position. That is long, that is mean, and he's missing his top. And we know we love topless cars at Tiny Track Cars. All right, race number 1, 3, 2, 1. They're out of there for race number 1. It's the Ferrari who gets the chance at the pole position first. The Koenigsegg right behind him. Koenigsegg maybe gives him a little tap there. Says, I'm right behind you, you better speed up. He spins around, Bugatti on the outside, Koenigsegg on the inside. The battle is heating up, folks. Here comes the Koenigsegg and the Ferrari. Can anyone get past that Ferrari for the 1st place position? They're pushing him across the finish line. 1, 2, 3 again. Wow, just like group number 1, we had a pile up at the finish line between cars 1, 2, and 3, but the Ferrari was able to hold off in race number 1 and take 5 points. The point system in this Big O Racing Extravaganza Supercar Elimination Tournament is 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, and 1 for fourth. Koenigsegg out front early, Lamborghini right in his tail, but the Bugatti spins out with the Ferrari in the back, and the Bugatti catch up to either of these cars, or is it going to be the Koenigsegg show in race number 2 of Group 2 here at the $50 million Supercar Elimination Tournament at the Big O, brought to you by Spoolheads Racing. Guys, if you want to see some amazing track, if you want to know who makes this amazing track, head on over to spoolheads.com. If you use code TTC when you check out, you will get 5% off your order. If you're too lazy to go to your browser and type in spoolheads.com, just click the link in the video description. There is one down there. That is an affiliate link. If you use that to buy some track, I will get a little commission, and that just helps support the channel. But honestly, Russ at Spoolheads is I just want to support him. He makes some amazing track, and I literally wouldn't be able to do what I do if it wasn't for these amazing tracks. So huge thanks to Russ at Spoolheads. Go on over and get yourself some track, get yourself a start gate, get yourself whatever the heck you want. Spoolheads.com, use code TTC for 5% off. It's the Koenigsegg who's out front with 10 points as we head into race number 4. Bugatti slides into the pole position. Will he be able to hold off the Ferrari? The Koenigsegg's in the back right, even though he is ahead of points. He is in the worst track position right here in race number 4. Bugatti is steady into turn 1, and Ferrari tries to take the inside. Ferrari falls back and now gets hit by the Lamborghini. Koenigsegg makes a double pass on the outside. Past the Ferrari, past the Lamborghini. Let's look at that again. Lamborghini tries to take the inside in the Ferrari. The Koenigsegg sees the gap on the outside and capitalizes on it with a top speed ahead of everybody else. I don't know, what's a higher top speed, the Jesko or the Bugatti Chiron? Let me know what the stats are in those cars. I know they both have a crazy wild top speed of like 1 billion kilometers, which translates to 200 and some miles per hour, I think. The Bugatti moves on, the Koenigsegg moves on, and then we head to the right-hand side of the bracket to see who group number 3 is. It's another Koenigsegg, the Koenigsegg Gemera, or Gemera, or whatever you want to say it. And then a crowd favorite here at Tiny Track Cars, the Lamborghini Veneno in beautiful gold. And then we have a Pagani Zonda R in maroon. I love that car in white. And then a Porsche GT, Carrera GT. We know that I am a Porsche guy, so I'll be rooting for the Carrera GT. Let's hope he doesn't blow it, because there's got some other heavy hitters in this group. The 4-door sedan Gemera thing, those things are absolutely wild in real life if you've seen one. They're actually massive, but they're still sporty and still extremely fast. I'm not sure how they do it. Koenigsegg is just a bunch of magicians. The Carrera GT passing the Veneno. Can he make it by? Inching by. What a battle back there in the back. They were side by side for 2 turns and 2 straights, but the Carrera GT was able to inch out the Veneno. But it's the Gemera show here in race number 1. We head right into race number 2. And we have the Pagani, who gets a chance at the pole position, getting pushed a little bit by the Carrera GT. Carrera GT drafting off the back of the Pagani. Will he be able to make a clean pass, or will he spin him out? Here comes the Koenigsegg. Carrera GT bouncing around just a little bit. Koenigsegg pushes him. He makes a run on the Pagani down across the finish line. Not enough. The Pagani Zonda R will take a win in race number 2. It put 5 points on the board. And that Pagani, believe it or not, is out front. We've never seen that Pagani do very well in Tiny Track Cars racing, in diecast racing in general. I'm not sure why that specific casting doesn't do that great, but here he is looking pretty smooth, looking pretty fast. He's holding the second place position, getting pushed by the Koenigsegg, trying to make a run at the Carrera GT. A good run at that. Gets a push by the Camara. The Pagani gets by the Carrera GT with the help from his friend, the Gamera. The Camara, but it's the Venino who's really not doing well. Venino takes 4th place. Pagani's on to R. Wow, Venino is 3 4th place finishes. What is going on with that Venino? We've seen it do amazing. And what can the Venino do from the pole position? It doesn't matter because he is not going to move on to the next round, unfortunately, folks. If you pick the Lamborghini Venino in this race or at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com, where you can pick a car and earn points and climb the leaderboard and buy virtual cars with your tokens that you earn and do all sorts of other cool stuff. And I don't know why you're not playing because it's free at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com. We'll put the link in the description. If you pick that Venino, you're probably not getting any points this tournament. But if you pick the Gamera, you might. That thing's flying out there. Pagani comes in last place, but he still has enough points to move on. It's the Gamera and the Pagani's on to R. That will be moving on. All right, that's it for group number 3. We're going to head straight into group number 4 and meet our drivers here in this $50 million supercar. Oh my gosh, my favorite car in the whole entire thing. 911 GT3 in beautiful blue. Then we have the McLaren Senna in the second spot of group number 4. And then we have an Audi R8 Spider. That top is down, and he's on another Spider. A Ferrari F430 Spider. But don't get those spiders combined. They spell them differently. One's with an I and one's with a Y. I'm not sure which one's right. You tell me. We head straight into race number 1 of this last group. And which one of these 2 cars is going to move to round number 2? It's going to be a Porsche. It's going to be a McLaren. Is it going to be an Audi? Or is it going to be a Ferrari? A Ferrari. Not Guy Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. And the Porsche 911 GT3 is out front of casting we know that usually doesn't do well on the Hot Wheels track, but this isn't any Hot Wheels track, folks. This is Spoolheads track, and this is wide open lanes. That back end that's super duper wide on that 911 does not make a difference here in this track. Actually, might help it. Turns out 911s do handle pretty well. 911 takes 5 points in race number 1, but it's the R8 who's out front in race number 2. Ferrari files in right behind him. Now it's the 911 in the Senna in the back battling it out. 911 tries to get by the Ferrari. Senna slides out sideways. Can the 911 get by the F430? Doesn't look like he'll be able to. The Audi Spider, one of the Spiders. The Spiders take first and second. Whoo! Spiders are fast, turns out. Those are the Rabbit Spiders. They run at 12 kilometers per hour. This is fiction. This is not real. Ferrari F430 tries to take the outside. The McLaren spins him around, and the Audi capitalizes on that mistake. Watch this move right here. Audi from the outside to the inside. Inside the McLaren. Tries to take the inside of the Ferrari. The Ferrari closes the door on him. Ferrari stays out in front by just a few cars, but here comes the Audi again, making another pass. Down into the last turn, they're going to head. Can the Ferrari hold off the lead or the Audi take it? It's the Ferrari F430 that takes it. McLaren comes in third, and I'm not sure what happened to the 911, but he trickles across the finish line for 4th place. Still anyone's race here. McLaren may be out of it, but 2nd place is still up for grabs. Who will move on to the next round of this $50 million elimination tournament? Speaking of being eliminated, is your car out of it yet? Have you picked your car at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com? Did you know that if you go to fantasy.tinytrackcars.com, you get to pick 3 cars, and if your cars make it to the podium, you earn points and climb the leaderboard. We've also added all sorts of other options and features to the Fantasy League as well. You can buy virtual cars, earn tokens, deck out your profile and customize it any way you want. You can add top friends, and who knows, we're going to be giving away all sorts of cool prizes there at tinytrackcars.com. fantasy.tinytrackcars.com. And look at that close finish between the Ferrari and the McLaren. Doesn't matter, the McLaren looks like he is going to be out of it anyways. It's the Ferrari, and the Spiders are moving on. Unfortunately, the 911, my buddy, my dude, you're out of it. Going home. Both Porsches out in round number 1. Whoa, close the tournament down. Shut it down. Who cares who wins? The Porsche's lost. It's irrelevant at this point. All right, round number 2. We have a Bugatti and a Koenigsegg and a Lamborghini. One Bugatti is falling back behind, but the bolide, which we know is fast, he's out in front. Here comes the Koenigsegg on the outside of the Lamborghini. Koenigsegg, Jesko. Wow, double pass for the Jesko. Let's run that back. I'm going to watch that again. Outside of the Lamborghini. Passes him with epic speed. Drifts through this turn. Coming, he sees the Bugatti in front of him. Cuts to the inside of the Bugatti. Doesn't even touch either of those cars. Perfectly navigates around both cars and across the finish line for first place. That Jesko he's flying out there. Yes, he's going across the finish line and collecting 5 points. They're going to rotate one position clockwise, and that Koenigsegg will move to the back left, right behind the Bugatti Chiron, who will take it in race number 2. The Koenigsegg pushing the Bugatti a little bit. Koenigsegg pulls a dirty move on that Bugatti, and then gets a little help from the Lamborghini. Koenigsegg off to the races again. Will he be able to get by the Chiron? He's trying to push his way. Now on the inside. Koenigsegg, go, baby, go. And he does it. He moves around the outside, and then the inside, and then around, and then bumps, and then tags, and then he wins. He gets 5 points. He takes race number 2, and that gives him 10 points right here in round 2 of the $50 million Supercar Elimination Tournament. Now that Bugatti slides to the left, or slides to the right, and the Koenigsegg takes that pole position. Lamborghini right in his tail. Lamborghini trying to take him out, but that Koenigsegg, wait till he gets that thing wound up. That top speed in that thing is absolutely insane. Again, if you know the top speed of the Koenigsegg Jesko, let me know in the comments. Third race in a row, the Koenigsegg takes 3 races, 3 wins. Has anybody ever gotten 4 wins on the Big O? That is a fun fact for you. I don't know. I don't believe it's been done. Can Koenigsegg pull it off right now from the outside lane? The next fastest car, the Lamborghini, might be on the inside, and I don't know if the Koenigsegg is going to be able to do it. He's already falling back. The Lamborghini and the Bugatti bolide are inside, and the Koenigsegg is not looking good. He's got a lot of ground to make up. But here he comes. He'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. I think he might have bumped into the back of that bolide. Not looking good for him this round, folks. He will take 3rd place, but after winning 3 races, the Koenigsegg Jesko will move on to the next round, and the Lamborghini is going to be joining him. That's it for the left-hand side of the bracket, folks. That sets the finals. We have a Lamborghini, a Koenigsegg, and then on the right-hand side, we have 4 cars who will be battling to see who will take those 2 spots. Is it going to be a Spider, or is it not going to be a Spider? Is it going to be topless or not topless? We have another Koenigsegg, the Gamera out in front. The Audi R8 trying to make an epic pass on the inside. The Jesko tries to shut him down, spins around, and it allows the Zonda R to make a pass on the outside. Again, that Zonda R we usually don't see moving this fast, but that thing is absolutely cruising out there, and it's a Ferrari across the finish line for 4th place, and only one single lonely point. All right, race number 2. They rotate, and what happened to the start cam? Whoa, that thing is jiggling and jaggling. Let's cut to the chase cam because we don't want to see that. R8 out in front. R8 has been one of the fast ones in this pack. The Gamera gets by the F430 on the outside. Zonda pushing the F430 in the back. Koenigsegg Gamera pulling away from the Ferrari just a little bit, and here comes the Zonda R battling in the back, but it's the Audi R8 across the finish line for 1st place with 7 points right behind the Koenigsegg Gamera. Again, they rotate. They do a rolling start here in the Big O and 2 full laps around this track. If you don't know how this track is built, if you think it's flat, you're wrong. If you think these cars aren't powered by gravity, you're also wrong. Go back in our video feed here. We have a behind-the-scenes build of this amazing track. My vision was brought to life by Spoolheads Racing. Thanks so much for Russ at Spoolheads for helping me build this amazing track and getting it to come to life. If you want to save 5% on your own Spoolheads track, go to spoolheads.com. The link is in the video description, and use code TTC for 5% off. Look at that finish between the R8 and the Koenigsegg Gamera. Who will take the points there? It is the Koenigsegg out in front with 10 points, and a tie from the Spiders with 8. Koenigsegg looks like he might be in a safe place to move on. He's in the inside left back position. Who's going to take that second spot and move on to the finals? The Zonda R out in front. If he can hold on to this place and get 5 points, he might be in good shape. R8 passes on the inside. R8 passes outside on the inside. Holy cannoli. I want to watch that again. Let's watch it a little bit slower. Watch this move. The R8 just went from 4th place to 3rd place to 2nd place, and then he sees the Zonda in reverse and goes to 1st place. Folks, that might be one of the best overtakes we've ever seen on the Big O. That was 4th to 1st in just about a turn and a half. What a move by the Audi R8. He deserves to move on to the next round. Does he get it? Yes. The Audi R8 moves to the next round with the Koenigsegg Gemera. And then we have 2 Koenigsegg's in the finals, a Lamborghini and an Audi, which we haven't seen an Audi in the finals of a tournament in a long time. All right, we got our final 4 locked and loaded. 3 of these drivers, 3 of these cars will be earning points in the Fantasy DIECAST Racing League we have at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com. If you head on over to fantasy.tinytrackcars.com, you can pick your cars. Well, sign up first, and then you can pick your cars, and you can earn points and climb the leaderboards. There's a friends list. You can add your friends and play against your friends and earn tokens and earn points, and it is a hoot over there at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com. If you aren't playing, are you even living? It's like fantasy football, but for diecast racing, and it's all built for your pleasure. Going over there and play against yourself, play against your friends, play against the whole entire world, and see if you can climb the leaderboard and pick the best picks in our diecast races here at Tiny Track Cars. Next race to go, the Gemera is way out in front, folks. This is the finals. The Lamborghini gets a pass on the Audi R8. Here comes the Jesko in the back, pushing the Audi, but can't get by. He tries the left, he tries the right, but can't get by. Down across the finish line, folks. It is the Koenigsegg Gemera that takes race number 2 and is tied with the Lamborghini for first place. Who's going to win the $50 million Supercar Elimination? Audi R8 moves to the pole position. He is the only spider left. The rest are crabs. What's a spider with the lid? What's a spider with the top? It's still a spider, probably, but just not topless spider. Speaking of spider, he's totally out of the frame. We're following the Jesko in spot 2. Cuts to this Audi R8. Audi across the finish line for first place. He is in second place, right behind the Koenigsegg Gemera, who has 10. Folks, we have a 9, a 9, and a 10. Who is going to win the Supercar Showdown? Who has the pole position? We roll in right now. It's the Koenigsegg in the pole position. Audi R8 on the outside. Lamborghini on the inside. The Gemera in the back right. He's ahead in points, but he's in the worst track position, folks. It is still anyone's game. What is going to happen here in the final hour of the Supercar Elimination Tournament? Lamborghini on the inside of the Koenigsegg Jesko. He makes a successful pass. That is epic for him. The Gemera spins out. 1, 2, 3 across the finish line. Oh my gosh, folks, what an epic finish. It comes down to the Lamborghini taking the win and 14 points and winning the Supercar Elimination Tournament. Thanks to all the cars, and thank you for playing at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com and earning points in our fantasy league. We'll see you in the next video. And if you want to watch more of our races, click that box right